Hi, I'm Terry Kolath, and today I have the privilege of speaking with our own Legacy Foundation director, and his name is Jeff Corey. Jeff, thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Terry. Great to be here.
I love talking about your legacy seminars. I think they're by and large about topics that we think, oh, I'm not really sure I want to wrap my arms around that.
Right.
You know, end of life planning and things like that. But yet, in my own life, when these things come up, I think, wow, have I been blessed to have had the time with Jeff Corey and learn a little bit about why all of this is so important, not just to me,
Right.
but to my family, my loved ones.
Yeah, I mean, those days come, Terry, with, that we don't like to think about, but it's great to be sure that we have the proper plans and people in place to help us when that time does come.
It sure is. And the Academy brochures, it's new for the fall semester. It's just come out. So I'd really like to encourage people to look at it. We'll talk about our first one. You give one every single month, and sometimes two. In June, you're going to give an introduction. So those of us who are new, or maybe just want to start thinking about accessing your services, come and find out about the foundation.
Sure.
And then you're going to one that we all need desperately in these days: protect your identity, protect your identity. I mean, so many places we look, people are out to do us harm.
Right. I mean, Carrie Kursky's been here to Shell Point before. She's a really fabulous person to help keep our residents safe and secure. And there's just so many ways that people are after our information, our identity, our social security number. It's hard to protect everything, but there are some certain basic steps to put in place. So that'll be a very informative session.
Very. And then you're going to have information specifically for veterans.
That's
How wonderful
correct.
is that?
Yeah, we're we try to, again, thinking of things in the future, planning your funeral arrangements and that sort of thing. Veterans have certain benefits, and so we have a program specifically geared towards veterans during the month of July, celebration of America and our freedoms. So we'll have a program about benefits, funeral benefits for veterans.
And how wonderful is that? I've been to those, and it's like, we owe these people such a debt. Thank you for taking advantage of what we want to give you at the end of your life. It's wonderful. But now for our first one. This is Estate Planning Fundamentals for Florida Residents, and it is on Wednesday, May 16th. I have to tell you, Jeff, my attorney's office contacted me and said, Terry, it's been 20 years since you created your estate plan. It's time to update it. And I looked at it and I thought, oh my gosh, what was I thinking 20 years ago?
Right.
It's important that we keep looking at it, especially if we move to a new state, right?
It sure is. I mean, you're like most people. These are things that we don't often want to think about. So we talk with a lot of folks that haven't looked at their estate plan in 10 or 15, 20 years. And for those residents that are new to the state of Florida or maybe have documents from out of state, this will be a great program where we have one of our local estate planning attorneys coming to talk about the basic documents that need to be in place, things to think about when it comes to your beneficiaries and people you appoint to make decisions for you. So it'll be a great seminar.
And I see it from another point of view too now with my 90-year-old mother. What a gift she gives me when she tells me what she wants and doesn't make me guess.
Exactly. No, I often tell that to residents, that an estate plan is a gift to your children, to your grandchildren. You take all the guessing work out of what should happen to you if you have health care difficulties or when the time comes, planning your estate, planning your funeral, all those sorts of things that really there's a lot of things going on when this person passes away, and this is one less worry that you can pass on to your family.
Exactly, and it's not always that easy. Oftentimes, I've been in positions myself where, a decision has to be made. It has to be made, and the doctor's looking right at you. How wonderful to know what the person we're talking about wanted to be done in this situation.
Right. Yeah, no, we walk through conversations with people, and sometimes they look at their kids and say, oh, well, I want this son or daughter to make these decisions. And we say, well, is that really the right person?
Exactly.
You have a son who's a doctor. Maybe they would be the best person to make medical decisions for you. So each person's situation is different. So
exactly. There's no one size fits all, which is kind of good.
Yeah.
Well, Jeff, to think that you do this for us, you and your wonderful staff, it's just priceless. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Terry.
Please take advantage of what the Legacy Foundation has to offer, and you can start by attending these seminars that give you information from the people who will be helping you when you need them.